Welcome to Draw Tip Tuesday. Here's your weekly dose of inspiration to build a creative habit, one drawing at a time. Brought to you by Sketchbook School. Hi, welcome to Draw Tip Tuesday. I like working in my sketchbook, practicing my skills by drawing from observation. It can be anything I see around me, or sometimes I find a photo as a reference to work from. And lighting can be very interesting to take note of, and especially shadows. Shading gives a lot of shape and depth to your drawing, but sometimes we forget the drop shadow, and that little gray area below the subject might actually be the most important part. Today I will work from a picture and will use a waterproof Pigma Micron Fine Liner 05, a mop brush, water and watercolors. I'll draw the pear shape first. Then adding some of the texture and do some hatching to indicate the shaded areas. Now I'll add green and I keep a white area for the highlights. Fiddling around here, trying to move more pigment into the shaded areas. And I'll let that dry. But as you can see, the pear now just floats on the paper. It has no context whatsoever. So let's mix a nice gray now. I could use the black in the top corner, but I like my gray lively, so I often mix brown and blue together for a cool gray. By adding the shadow, the pear suddenly sits on a surface. You add weight to your subject, more depth, and also, very important, context. The green paint hasn't completely dried yet, and so a little bit of it bleeds into the gray wash, which isn't a bad thing at all. In real life, the object's color is always reflected just a little bit onto the surface. So the green mixing into the shaded area is a very happy accident for a more natural effect. Now that the drop shadow is added, I can see that I need to add another layer of green to create more balance to the painting. Try this in your sketchbook. You can use watercolor or just pen or pencil, color pencils, anything goes. And I would love it if you would share what you make. If you use the hashtags DrawTipTuesday and Sketchbook School on any social media channel of your choice, we can see what you made. And I'll see you next week. Bye.